Sarah claims her intentions were only to be friends. The two messaged each other and started an online relationship. She has sent hundreds of thousands of dollars in hopes to meet this man in person.
I know you get probably irritated that it's just the beginning of the video and I already stopped it because I needed to just call out the cap. This woman is legit saying, oh yeah, it is nothing more than friends, it's just a friendly relationship, nothing more there, but she's spending money on the dude, she's obviously flirting with the dude in chat or at least allowing that person to flirt with her. Not only that, they wanted to be meeting in real life, at least the woman, because the person in question is not real, it's a fake person, it's a catfish, what I told you in the beginning of the video, but obviously she didn't know that in a moment. She wanted to meet with a strange man that she spent money on, where she is flirting with, so obviously she wanted her cheeks to be clapped. That is just the way it is. What's up dudes, it's your boy GenNot. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So there's gonna be a big chance when this video is going to be online that it is Halloween. If that's the case, I wish you all a happy Halloween. If that's not the case, I've been really lazy with my upload schedule, so I'm sorry. So today's video is gonna be about a video that was in my YouTube recommended section that I wanted to show you all. You already know if it's in my YouTube recommended section that it is gonna be gold, so go sit down. So you're probably wondering by yourself, what is the topic you want to talk about? Well, it's about this woman that is getting catfished online. And for the small group of people that don't know what catfishing is, or maybe the boomer that is watching this video, well, let me get an example for you all. For example, a 50-year-old man pretending to be like a hot 21-year-old girl. That would be a great example of a catfish, and a lot of the times they're trying to get money out of you because they're trying to get like some type of relationship. You fall for the girl that the dude is trying to pretend, and now that girl, I mean there's no girl involved, you get my point here, the dude is now trying to get money out of you, and sometimes they have success, sometimes they don't. Well, today's video is gonna be like that, but the genders are reversed. We are talking about a woman that is getting catfished, and your boys is gonna be honest here with you as well. Most of the stories that I hear from people getting catfished, I do feel bad for the victim, honestly, but in today's story I don't really feel bad for this woman. The way she's behaving and the entire situation, I think most of you probably are not gonna feel any sympathy towards this woman, but in most normal cases of people getting catfished, I do feel bad for that person, even though they're not the smartest around, because you can just use reverse image search if someone pretends to be a person, and most of the times they just have a picture of a random girl on Google just saying. Obviously there are older people that are getting catfished and I don't know how technology works, and I do feel bad for the old people that are getting messed with like that. So I'm just gonna point that out, that people are not gonna say, oh yeah, you're such a mean person, because today's video is not like that. Because big plot twist, this woman is married to a man while she is talking online to another man, obviously the catfish person, and spending money on a random catfish. So yeah, I don't really feel bad for this woman because she's married.
Their relationship was put to the test when Brian found out about Sarah's online friend named John. Sarah claims her intentions were only to be friends. The two messaged each other and started an online relationship. She has sent hundreds of thousands of dollars in hopes to meet this man in person.
I know you get probably irritated that it's just the beginning of the video and I already stopped it because I needed to just call out the cap. This woman is legit saying, oh yeah, it is nothing more than friends, it's just a friendly relationship, nothing more there, but she's spending money on the dude, she's obviously flirting with the dude in chat or at least allowing that person to flirt with her. Not only that, they wanted to be meeting in real life, at least the woman, because the person in question is not real, it's a fake person, it's a catfish, what I told you in the beginning of the video, but obviously she didn't know that in a moment. She wanted to meet with a strange man that she spent money on, where she is flirting with, so obviously she wanted her cheeks to be clapped. That is just the way it is, there is no hiding from it, that's just the truth, but at least be honest about it. You just wanted to meet that dude and obviously be really close with her, really close, if you get my point there, but don't be saying, oh yeah, it was just friendly, nothing romantical there, because that's the biggest cap and everyone knows that.
She reached out to us to verify his true identity.
Something that I just can't understand is the fact that this woman didn't do that herself, use a reverse search image, because it would have taken her like 30 seconds to do it. Even Google has that built in. It's really not that hard, and she obviously knows how to use a computer and all that stuff, so I guess she's just lazy or naive, because she legit spent money on a person that she didn't even know was real. That is just like mind-blowing, and you would be shocked how much money she spent on this random dude that doesn't exist. And it's just so weird that she didn't do any research. She never maybe even did like a voice chat or like a video call with this person. No, never did that. She just was so naive and trusted this person with the fake pics.
My husband is very supportive with all my weird, crazy wackiness. He's very open-minded when it comes to that. I'm truly very, very lucky that I found the person I did.
So this man needs the award of the biggest simp in the universe, because if you're ever in a situation like that your girl is basically flirting with a dude online and spending money on that dude, you need to leave the relationship. But this dude doesn't do that, and she's saying, oh yeah, he's so supportive, he's basically the best man I can imagine.
Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing, because I am obsessed with penis. I have a penis that looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, one that looks like a dragon, crocheted ones. Any costume that I had, I would pin penises on it.
Well, that came out of nowhere, and I really didn't need to know that. And this is something I've said a million times before. If you have a weird thing like that, there is no reason to be talking about that type of stuff in public or online, because you open yourself up for criticism and bullying, and it's honestly something you should keep private. That's honestly something I wish people would do more. Leave their kinky life private and don't put that stuff online, because it's weird, honestly.
Brian supported all of Sarah's hobbies and interests. He even agreed it was okay for Sarah to have friendships with strangers over the internet.
I talk to people online. It's not a new thing. I don't think it is wrong for somebody to have relationships of both sexes. Do we let other people in our life? No. Would he be open to it if I did? If I wanted that? Probably, just because that's how he is.
Man, there's already so much wrong with what she is saying. She's basically openly admitting that her husband could probably be a cock if she would be asking him, which is already like, dudes, just have a backbone. Just say, no, I don't want all of this stuff. I don't want you to be talking to random dudes online, and I really don't want you to be spending so much money on a person that doesn't even exist. But instead of that, this man is just sitting there and allowing this to be happening. This dude should have walked away like 10 years ago, but instead of that, he's just sitting there and watching this stuff, and he doesn't seem to even be angry. He just seems to be calm and fine with it. Like, bruh, don't do this. Have a backbone and leave this relationship, please.
John and Sarah would talk all through the morning and night. The relationship started to become more intimate by the day.
I thought he was very nice. Obviously, he was easy on the eyes. Blue eyes. Brown hair. No beard, but sometimes he does have a beard. He looks like he probably works out quite a bit.
And here she's basically just simping for the guy, saying that the dude is really attractive, he's hot, this and that. And obviously when she was saying in the beginning, oh yeah, I want to be meeting up with this dude in real life, you know what is going to be happening. Obviously now, because this person is obviously fake, she needs to be saying, oh yeah, there was nothing serious. But if she really had the chance with this guy, if this guy was real, we all know what would have been happening between those two. So I'm just gonna say it. Obviously she finds this dude attractive and hot. That is the reason she spent money on the dude.
Nice, like 6-pack. He does have some tattoos. One's on his chest. And then his arm is tatted up as well. But to me, he's just a very attractive man. And it was nice to have somebody that looked like that think that I was pretty.
She just keeps talking about how attractive she finds this dude, talking about his six-pack, this and that, which is obviously so disrespectful. The husband is probably somewhere else in the house. He probably can hear this, at least he can see this later on, which is just like, don't do this. You obviously don't feel any attraction towards your husband. You two should have been divorced many years ago.
The amount started to pile up and Sarah lost track of how much money she was sending. He needed money for food, water, medicine, hospital fees, plane tickets. His stories never ended. This guy was either a scammer or the unluckiest man on the planet. They never video chatted and Sarah is still claiming she was never in love with John.
So basically the catfish person is making up all types of fake stories to get money out of this woman, and I just need to call the cap out again. She's basically saying, oh yeah, I never had romantic feelings for this person, which is just a big cap. Obviously you spent so much money on this dude, you wanted to meet him in real life, you wanted to be with him. Let's be honest with each other, it's just the truth.
People respect me for that because I have nothing to hide. I don't feel like I necessarily did anything wrong. I think most of the blame lays on this particular person because he was deceitful.
Here she's basically saying, oh yeah, I didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't wrong that I talked to a random dude online and spent so much money. It wasn't my fault. I mean, you could have at least searched the images yourself. Maybe talk to the person on voice chat or do video call. Do something at least. But no, she didn't. She was so naive. She's legit acting like a 12-year-old. She is old enough to understand that is what happens sometimes online, and yes, you should take responsibility and you shouldn't be saying, oh yeah, I don't feel like I'm to blame. You are to blame, it's your fault, you're really stupid in this situation.
The couple are doing everything they can to get back on their feet. Sarah opened up an account on Feet Finder and has resorted to selling images of her feet to people online to make ends meet.
I would try to hustle, like by selling feet pictures and that kind of weird stuff as well. It's not like I'm rolling in dough or anything like that. I'm trying to make a living, and you can sell feet pictures, but and stuff like that. I only sold a couple of those.
So because she's really broke, she needed to make money, and one of the ways she's now making money is to be selling her feet online with this thing called Feet Finder, which is a really weird thing, let's be honest with each other. Second of all, which type of people are paying for this type of content? You should keep a good look on those people, maybe put them on some type of list, because that is some strange stuff. Because first of all, you can just find that online. Second of all, that is a waste of money. But having said all of that, let's continue.
Things looking like for you guys, like how are you guys seeing things moving forward?
I know I've learned my lesson, and I will never be doing anything like this ever again. I can only hope that it'll make us stronger. I just feel stupid.
It's just money.
I know, but
my man, just have a backbone. He's saying, oh yeah, it's just money. No, it's much more than just money. This woman that you're obviously married to talked to a random dude, not only that, flirted with the dude, found the dude really attractive, spent a lot of money on this dude as well, and wanted to meet that dude up in real life. How many red flags does this man need to be having before he's leaving the relationship? But having said all of this, I think this was enough content for you all today. I don't want to destroy your brain anymore. So someone is saying this in the comment section, and I do agree with this. What she did to her husband was much worse than what the scammer did to her. I totally agree. She totally disrespected her husband. But having said all of this, I hope you're never going to be ending up in a situation like that. If you enjoyed today's video, press the like button and subscribe on the channel, and I will see you on the next one.